gotta check something really quick. I'm like obsessed with certain fanfics at the moment. So I need to make sure that there's no updates. Okay, there's not. Okay. Hi, I'm Stephanie and I am Stephanie Michelle on Twitter. My @ is Stephanie Hoying, and I wanted to tell you guys about my experiences in Nashville, Tennessee, the 4th and the 5th of September, which was not very long ago. I should have done this video a little bit sooner, but I've been like sort of like sad about it, missing it, not in the right state of mind, and now I think I'm okay, so I'm gonna do one at a time. So the first one I'm going to do is the radio station, which happened on Friday the 4th, September the 4th. My cat's meowing. Shh. Okay, so I would say about like Monday or Tuesday of that week, the week before Friday, I knew that the radio station 107.5 The River, located in Nashville, was giving away passes to come see Pentatonix in their garage. They call it their direct auto insurance garage, and it's like a little room with a stage and some seating, and it's just a little intimate venue where people can go and listen to bands play in just a unique, intimate little area. And knowing what a Pentaholic I am, you can imagine how frantic I was to get these tickets. And I was trying everything I could. Like, I was calling at, I think it was like 7:40, 5:40, and 9:40 every day to try to win these passes. And I could never ever get through. And the one time I got through, they had already given away the prize. So I was like, shoot, I'm never gonna make this. So I started sending messages on Facebook to the radio station, telling them how much of a fan I was and how much I loved Pentatonix and how I really wanted to go, and I would do anything to be able to go. And I left my phone number the last time that I messaged the radio station, which was like, I think it was Thursday, so it was the day before the show at the radio station. And I was at work and the DJ called me, and I saw that it was a 615 number, which is a Nashville area code, and I answered it, and he was like, do you want to go see Pentatonix? And I was like, oh my god, yes. And I freaked out at work. He was like, I didn't want you to miss out on the opportunity. I know that you're a really big fan and I would love for you to come. And I was so excited because I knew that this was a very, very unique, amazing, wonderful opportunity to see them really up close and personal, and I was stoked. But I had to run home, pack my stuff, because I was going to Nashville for that weekend anyway to see them at the Kelly Clarkson concert on Saturday, but I was planning on arriving late Friday. So they told me to be there at 11:15, which is, you know, fairly early in the day, and it's a 3-hour drive for me. So I rushed home after I got off of work, packed my belongings, figured out what I was going to wear, and showed up at the radio station. The parking was horrendous. It was downtown Nashville, street parking only. I finally found a spot, and I'm so not good at parallel parking. Like, I really don't know how to parallel park. So I have to find a spot where I can like, where there's enough space where I can like pull forward and go like this and then back up. So I can't parallel park. I finally found a suitable spot. Oh, wait. I forgot to tell you something else. They told me that I could bring a friend with me, and that made me really, really excited because I knew there was a lot of Pentaholics on Twitter that would love to have the opportunity that I had. But nobody was in town that early. Everybody coming for the concert was going to be there like Saturday and not Friday. And Karen, my wife, was telling me that I should ask Andy Jones. And I didn't know him, but now I know him. But I didn't know him at the time. And he is fairly close to Nashville, so I asked him if he wanted to come with me because I didn't want to just go alone and somebody to miss out on this amazing opportunity. And he said yes, he would love to. So I met him at, I would say I got there like 15 minutes early. I didn't want to get there too early because I knew they weren't going to let us in, but I didn't want to get there too late. So I got there at like 11, and we were supposed to be there at 11:15. It seemed like everybody else was already there, so I got checked in really quick. I met Andy, who is very, very sweet, by the way, and I met Cameron. I've been wanting to meet her forever, and she actually won the passes to see Pentatonix, so she actually got them the legit way, and I got them the begging little fangirl way, but it's okay because we both made it. I met Cammie, and it was really cool because I've been wanting to meet her for a long time. So we're all waiting out in this like holding area, and it's really hot, and we're all packed together, and it's fun because I swear, like, anytime that I'm about to meet Pentatonix in any like venue anywhere in the country, they like make you suffer by shoving you together and making you wait because they know how much we want to see them. So anyway, we're waiting, we're Snapchatting, excited to see Pentatonix. They post something on, I think it was Twitter or Facebook, about a surprise for the guests at the direct auto insurance garage. And we were kind of like, a surprise? You know, what is that? This whole day was the surprise for me, like everything. Finally, they let us in. And we get led into a room that I kind of described earlier a little bit. I was a little bit too quick to describe this, but it was like, I want to try to explain this. There was a stage up in the front, and then behind it, it almost looked like pews because it was just like long benches. So me, Cammie, and Andy and some other people rushed to get up to the very front. Of course, Pentatonix wasn't in the room yet, or anybody, or the DJ or anything. So we go up there, and it is so close because I see there are 5 mics up on the stage. I'm so close to them that I can't get all 5 of the mics in either my camera lens or my phone camera lens. I can't get all 5 of them in either one of my lenses because I'm so close. But I was like, you know what? I'm never going to have an opportunity like this again. I'm just going to go with it because it's amazing. So they didn't make us wait too long. The DJ came out, and he spoke a few words, and then he was like, are you ready to see Pentatonix? And everybody freaks out. I don't know how many people there were actually diehard fans like me and Cammie and Andy. But the applause was substantial. I think, you know, just going to a venue like this, a little intimate venue, and seeing a band up this close is exciting, even if you're not a huge fan. So everybody was pretty excited. But I think there were a lot of Pentatonix fans in the audience because I saw somebody with a Superfruit shirt and a couple people with Pentatonix shirts. So that was cool. So they come on, and it's like, this was my 3rd time. Wait, was the 3rd? No, 4th time seeing them in person. And it never really loses its like cool. Like, you see them and you're like, oh my god, they're actually real. Even if you've seen them before. You know, you've seen a million pictures of them on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube. But when they walk out in person, it's like, wow, these people are actually real people. They come out, Kevin first, then Mitch, then Scott, then Kirsty, then Offie at the end, just like in their normal arrangement. And I wore this shirt, which I'm wearing right now, the #soon shirt. I had just got it in the mail after ordering it on their website like the day before. So it's like, I have to wear this because it's new and they're gonna know what it is and be excited about it. So I wore it, and the first thing, whenever they get kind of situated at their mics, Scott notices my shirt and he says, soon, and he points to me. And I'm just like freaking out, like, oh my god, you know, like, I'm so glad that I wore this because I'm right in the front row and they can see it. And Kirsty's like, oh, she's killing it, or whatever. She's something like that. She's killing it. And they all kind of like laughed, and it was kind of cool. So that right there just made my entire day. They sang Problem first, and I did not get that on video. I was sad about that. I did not get that on video. But I feel like they've done Problem a lot, even though it's amazing, and I'm excited about it every single time. But I didn't want to just be recording everything and not enjoying it through my own eyes and enjoying the moment. So I did not record that one. But Problem was amazing. They sound amazing live. The mics at this radio station were on point. We could hear all of them very, very well, and it sounded so good. And for the first song, I am looking at Mitch over here and Scott like right in front of me. I'm looking at them right in the eyes, and they're making like lots of eye contact with me and smiling, and it is absolutely making my life. Like, I'm dying. I was dying in the front row. I know people beside me were like, what the fuck? Well, actually, they probably weren't, because they were dying too, but we were just dying because they were so close to us. So close to us. Like, I'm saying like maybe like 6 feet or less. So close to us singing live, amazing, and like looking at us and making eye contact. And I made eye contact with all of them because they're really good about making eye contact. They're really good at making eye contact with all of us. And they do Problem, and we're dancing, and it's just great, And Midge does his rap, and everybody freaks out. And then they come out and do, I think that the DJ for 107.5 The River might have asked them a few questions about what have you learned, what's the weirdest thing you've learned about each other on the tour bus or something, and they answered, which was Mitch saying that he likes to late night eat whatever they have as an after show food on the bus, and they were like, we have everything. We have Thai, we have Chinese, we have barbecue. It was funny. We all laughed. And then they go into Cheerleader, which I did record the whole thing, and it's amazing. It's amazing. You have to check it out on YouTube. I'll post the link down below. I'll post the link. But it's amazing. They sound so good. And it's just like surreal watching them this close. Them asking, do you think I'm pretty? And I'm like, yes, you're all pretty. Every single one of them is so pretty. And we're just like dancing. And I'm trying not to dance because I'm trying to record. And like the recording is going to be like swaying back and forth. But you know what? This is a once in a lifetime opportunity, I think. I'm never going to be able to do anything like this again, probably. So I wanted to enjoy it. And I did. But I did get the whole song on my camera, which I'll post below. And then comes the fun part. The DJ, after they're done with that one, we all clap and cheer. The DJ comes back out, and he was like, actually, before he said anything, Scott was like, he's looking around in the audience, and he's just like, I'm just looking around and noticing that I know half of you guys from Twitter. And we're like, those of us that are on Twitter are like, oh my God. Yeah, it was one of those moments. And about this time, I'm going to post a picture because I have the exact moment screenshotted. But Mitch, who is my idol, I am a Mitch girl. If you know me on Twitter, you know that, I love Scott and Mitch and all of them extremely much and a lot. But I'm a Mitch girl because I just really appreciate Mitch. And Mitch looks directly at me, points to me and says, oh yeah, hi, or something. Like he recognizes me from Twitter, and I'm just like, I'm gonna die. I am gonna completely die. And Andy beside me was like, oh my God. Like he was like, wow, they recognized you, because at the same time that Mitch is kind of doing that, Scott is like pointing, I know you and you and you, and he pointed at me first and then some other people. So it was an amazing, surreal dream moment that Scott Hoying and Mitch Grassi from Pentatonix, my idols, recognized me from Twitter. I was like, what? So I had to get over myself for a minute because that was just amazing. Like, how would they recognize me? Like, why would they recognize me? Anyway, so I'm dying and just like probably red in the face and crying tears and just being like a huge giant fangirl. And then they sang, the DJ was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about this. The DJ came, after they said that, the DJ was like, hey, can I bring you up for a second? And he puts his hand out to me, and I'm like, are you kidding? Yes. He was like, what's your name? And I was like, Stephanie. And he was like, can you come up here for a second? And I was like, hell yes. So I come up there and stand kind of in front of them on the stage, and he was like, you guys reacted to her shirt earlier. Can you tell me what the significance of soon is? And they, you know, explained about how they always say hashtag soon for, you know, their new album, and what the significance was, and everybody laughed, and it was a cute moment. So I was up there for a minute, and then I sat down, but I was like, oh my God. This is so crazy. So after that, they sang Can't Sleep Love, which was their first time singing it live after it had originally been released to the public, which was cool. I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna sneeze again. Shh. Sorry. So Can't Sleep Love, which was amazing, which I also recorded. And then after Can't Sleep Love, I think he asked them some more questions. He asked them if they could reenact their favorite emoji, which was really cute. Kevin did the smirk, which I knew right away. I knew he was going to do that one for some reason. So if you hear somebody in the audience screaming, it's the smirk, it's me. And I have no chill. And then Mitch did, I really thought Mitch was going to do the cringing face, the one with the teeth like that, because that was one of the first ones he described in their Superfit video about emojis. But he did the blushing face, which was like, I don't know, it was real cute. You know, Mitch is fucking adorable. So he did that, and then Scott did the cringing big smile. And I don't know if it was the cringing face with the round eyes, or the giant smile with the half moon on it, because they're different. But he did that. I think it was the grimace or the cringe. And then Kirsty was super, super cute. She did the dancing girl, and they use that dancing girl a lot in PTX snaps whenever people are dancing in the audience, and I think it's super cute. And then Avi, oh my God. Avi is like super, 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 super cute. He did hard eyes, but he did like this, and I have this on video. It was super cute. And Scott was like, that's really creative. I was going to do that one, but I didn't know how to do it. I really thought Scott was going to do hard eyes, because Scott is like a human version of hard eyes, but he didn't know how to do it. And Avi was like, it was freaking so cute. And everybody laughed. And I have all that on video, and it was really funny, and I'll put that down below too. And then they sang the Michael Jackson medley, which is absolutely astounding. I don't know how humans can do a medley like that and produce that sound, but they do it because they're amazing. I did not record that one because it was so long and I was trying to enjoy myself, but it was wonderful. And the last song that they sang, and we thoroughly enjoyed it. And then they finished, and the DJ said that we could all take a picture with them, like a photo op, like at the meet and greets. So we waited in line, and we tried to get to the end of the line because we knew the people at the end would be able to talk more. We couldn't quite get to the end. We got to the end, and then the people that were in front of us got back behind us, so it was like a battle trying to get to the end. But I was like, you know what, it's fine. Because I knew that I was going to be seeing them the next day at private performance meet and greet, so I wasn't too worried about it. But it would have been nice to be at the end, but we weren't quite at the very end. So me and Andy got a photo op together, and I'll show you guys that. It's real cute. And it was like awkward though, because I don't know what I was thinking. The first time I ever had a photo op with Pentatonix, I did pretty good. I was like, can we just do a group hug? And I actually like put my arms completely around Mitch, and Scott put his arms completely around me, and everybody just kind of did like a group hug. But this time I just was kind of like, I'm gonna stand between you guys, Scott and Mitch, because I love you so much, and I'm just, you know, a big giant Squamish fan, and I liked being in a Squamish sandwich, or, you know, I said something stupid like that. And Andy stood between Kirsten and Scott, and they were like, oh yeah, you know, they recognized me from the audience at this point. So I just stood between them, and like my arms were like awkward, like let me see. I was standing up and they were like down like this. I'll show you the picture. But the really cool thing about that was that Mitch was beside me and he put his arms around me. Like without me putting my arms around him, he put his arms around me and I was like, oh my God. He knows, he absolutely knows how much I love him and he's like making my day right now, which he did. So we got a picture and I was like, thank you guys so much, I'll see you tomorrow. And they were like, oh yay, you know. And then we had to step off into the sad area of the building. The sad area being the area after you meet Pentatonix and you're done. They gave us pizza from Melon Mushroom, which is cool, but I could not eat a bite. I got like one piece of pizza and some salad, but I could literally not eat. I was so adrenaline and just like hyped up and happy, and I could not eat anything. I might have eaten like a couple bites, but I threw it away, which is a shame because Melon Mushroom is amazing, but I just couldn't eat anything. And I said goodbye to my new friends, Andy and Cameron, and we went our separate ways. And it was one of the most amazing days of my entire life, and I'm very, very glad that I got to share it with you guys. I'm going to do another video about my experience at meet and greet with Private Performance in Nashville, but I just want to do one at a time because it's a lot to handle. So thank you for watching. Follow me on Twitter. I love interacting with people on Twitter. I'm at Stephanie Hoing, and I love you. Thank you for watching. Bye.